Okay, good morning. Then I will go question by question if that's okay. Can I? How you? Are you all right? Okay. B. Are you all marking? Mark with green pen, okay, just remember to self mark. Answer is okay. Any question? Anyone got wrong? Okay, Joshua, iPad's down. Okay. Can I see you writing, so I pause a while. You got wrong. Okay, but you know why lah. Know why, so I don't. A is here. Thank you, Alex. Okay, wait, okay. Go down, B. Go down, C. C, just know there's a negative sign. It's C. 0. Can I slow down a bit? You got square root 5. So can I just take your A and B is 1? 1 and it's a square root 5. Yeah, because A and B must be positive. A and B must be positive. Okay, so you just take note. Whenever you do our formula, you must know that A and B must be positive. Okay, can I? Yeah, just like COVID, stay positive. Okay, so so that's why if you have a negative, right, you need to factorize out. So you can take out a negative pi, you have sine theta plus cos theta. This allows you to have A equals to 1, B equals to 1. So far, so good. Can you just note down somewhere? Okay. So okay, okay. Go down. I don't see anyone moving pen. But go down, okay. Take block. Sorry. D. Dora, Mark, stop playing with our watch. Alex, stop looking outside. What are you looking at? What are you looking at? What are you looking at? What would you do if you were me? You're the only one that's an adult. Okay, okay, I go on. No. You did the wrong, still playing with the watch, Apple Watch. Okay. You know that if you use Apple Watch, you can ring your phone. You know this? Don't know. Yeah, you can use your. You know you do this? You know? Yeah, you know, right? So let's say you steal your phone. There was a JH1 boy that did this to keep irritating the math teacher. So yeah. Yeah, can okay. D is okay. You okay? This one okay? Okay. This one you got okay. E is a bit hard. Huh? Why is it why is it hard? Yeah, like just using letters. That's good. If you don't find it hard, that's good. That's good. NJC math question style is like that one. If you go to assessment book, you see the numbers 2, 3, 4, 5 with the R formula. So NJC will take out the 2, 3, 4, 5, we'll put P, K, L, H. That's our style. Okay. Yeah. Find the equation of tangent at the coordinates 2, 3. NJC style, find equation of normal at the coordinates K, something like K, L. Okay, all? Okay, yeah. So all good. Jianin, okay? Jianin full working, don't write answer straight away, Okay. Aiden also full working. Question 3. Five, -5 for part 1. No, wrong. You got 3. Because the R is 5. 3 square plus 4 square is 5. Fair enough. You got 5. So that means, am I right to say that your function looks like that? From what you got this? So then you can see this is the maximum and the minimum value now. Because cosine will be between -1 to 1. Fair enough. So cosine of any function will be between 1 and -1, right? So if you multiply by 5, then it should be between 5 and -5. You solved it. No, don't solve it. That's too much work. You must do the lazy way. Can This kind of question is very recognizable. You will do it a lot of times until you get comfortable. Okay, part 2. Okay, if x is between 0 to 90, you'll realize that you have the same maximum value, but you will have a different minimum value because the minimum value will be outside the range. Okay, you'll be outside the range. So -5 for cosine, right? When is cosine a negative? Remember, right? Cosine is -1. Basically, when cosine x equals to -1, remember where will x be? X will be at the, where is x going to be? Remember, when is cosine x -1? What will x be? Anyone? Show the graph. 180. Fair enough. So cosine graph at 180 is equals to -1, right? So if you think about it, if 5 cosine x minus 53.13 is gonna be -5, aka if you want cosine minus 53.13 to be -1, that means x minus 53.13, ideally, 0 is equals to 180. That means x will be 233.13, right? You can see that this is not in range. This is not in range because you are only looking at x between 0 to 90. Okay, ma? Can this kind of question just to build your concept. Emily, okay? Okay, I see some of your copying, so I pause a while. If you want, you can join the Zoom. So that the Zoom always the same coach. He's COVID you know. During COVID, how old were you all? D6. D4. So not so bad. E5. So just stay here a while more for those who need to copy anything. Come again. The minimum value will be 3. Yeah. Okay. So because okay, so because this graph right now you're going from 0 to 9. So the minimum value will no longer be -1. Cosine can never hit -1. Correct? Okay, so another thing is you need to be able to translate the graph. Okay, so cosine graph, for example, looks like this, right? If I'm doing a -5, I'm doing a translation. Agree? So I know that the minimum point will be here. You can basically sub x to be 0. Sub x to be 0, then you can find the answer. Right or not? Yeah. 3 cos 0. Yeah. Another way to see is you can think of it like this. This is the same as this graph, right? See, when x equals to 0, right? It's 3 cos 0 plus 4 sine 0. 4 sine 0 is 0 lah. 3 cos 0 is 3 times 1, which is 3. That's why the minimum value is also 3. Okay? And so this question is not easy. Now to give me some hints through your body language, if you are looking at the screen and using green pen and writing, I will pause for a while. But see your chit-chatting and talking about other things, I will move on. Okay. Question 9. Question 9, Okay, question 9. How do I show? First, you consider that part 1, you take the left-hand side. What do I do with this? You do our formula. Okay, so this will be square root 3 sine theta plus 1 cos theta. Okay? Now solve. Eventually you get. Okay, so here actually they ask you to do our formula. Okay, so here the R formula part, this is equals to 2 sine theta plus pi over 6. Meaning what you have here, this is 3 minus 2 sine theta plus pi over 6. Okay. Can I? And you can see, will this guarantee to be positive? It will, right? Because this guy, at its worst, is only -2. Right? 3 minus 2 is 2. Well, I mean, we know that 2 sine theta plus pi over 6 will be between 2 and -2, right? So even if I were to put a negative 2, it's still the same, the limit swap, still between -2 and 2, right? Now, if I add a 3, to the center, I'm adding a 3 to the left and right. So it's telling me that the entirety of this function is just between 1 and 5, which is also telling me that it will never be 0. It will never be less than 0, right? It will always be positive. Okay? So far, okay? Can I? So it's not just procedural. There's a lot of there's some common sense and analytical process for you to see. So since that, you can see that therefore, hence 3 minus 2 sine theta plus pi over 6, which is also my question, minus cos theta is more than 0 for all theta. Far okay? Yes, can. Okay. You can't because it's in radian. Everything is in radian. Can huh? So if you put degree, you will lose marks. Okay, so now I go to part 2. Part 2, okay. From part 1, you must know that from part 1, you already know that your Y has gone through surgery and now it looks like this. So can I ask you, for this to be at its maximum, must the value here to someone? Archie, I want to ask you, Archie, for this to be at its maximum, Archie, okay? Are you okay? Okay. You know how to do. Archie choose another person who know how to do. Anyone? Huh? Huh? Hang you. What like that? What you so? You okay or you? What happened? You lost your wallet, huh? Why? Huh? You sick, huh? You're sick. You choose another person. Huh? Come again? Joshua. Okay, I ask you, can you tell me this value? What is the range of this function? Sine. What is its maximum and what is its minimum? Sine. What's the maximum value of this sine function? Just this side, the one that I circled. Correct. Okay, so now if I want this to be maximum, do I want this to be small or do I want this to be big? Small. Very good. Okay, that means what do I want this to be? I want this to be very good. Okay, you are analyzing well. So if I want this to be -1, what should theta plus pi over 6 be? When is sine -1? Don't tell me 6, 7, I'll slap you once. Today I'm wearing a new shoe. Huh? What? Every time you say 6, 7, I throw one. I know. That's what you said. Oh, I can smell. Okay, so when is sine equals to -1? It's sine. When is the sine function equals to -1? When is the sine function equals to -1? What must this angle be? If sine is equal to Emily, pi over 2. So the graph looks like that, remember? You don't see anything. 200, but it's in radian mode. 3 pi over 2. Very good. Okay, so what must theta be then? 4 pi over 3. So far, okay? Can I? So, when, okay, for this to be at maximum, okay, this must be equal to -1. Okay, so when theta is equal to 4 pi over 3, can anyone tell me what's the maximum y value? May I ask, Colin? Give it a try. I already tell you this is -1. What is the maximum y value? Very good. Maximum y value is 5. Therefore, the coordinate is 4 pi over 3, 5. Okay. No one right. Okay, got people right. I'll just pause for a while. Give you some time to analyze. Huh? Sorry. No, it's not late. It's not late. You're never too late. These are my 2 loyal customers. Only Dora and Kang Yu. They are always here. Come in. So this is question 9, part 2. For our friends are copying, you can yeah, just get ready your topic form notes. Sorry? No. You have to do it radian. Look at you read the question. The question is in radian. You have to use radian. You have to use radian. Okay? You have to use radian. You have to use radian. No degree, okay, if you use degree, then you'll be that's the wrong answer. They lose answer mark. It's not even wrong, you need the wrong answer. If they totally mark you wrong. Okay, can yeah, I would expect more from you, but I know you can. I want an elegant solution. It's not that one that gets the answer. Because remember sine, right? Sine, right? This is negative 1, right? Is 3 pi over 2, which is 270 degrees. So if your sine oh yeah, I'm 3/4 way. Yeah, but I didn't at first I wrote I used that with that run for very time. I'm going to cut out. Okay, I close Okay. Okay, I close What a nice high five. Okay. Then after that, I will solve. Okay, so I solve again. I know that this is equal to square root 2 sine 2 theta plus pi over 6 plus my square root 3 equals to 0. Okay, make it the subject. So I shift negative square root 3 divide by 2, sorry, not divide by square, divide by 2. Divide by 2. Okay. 2 theta plus pi over 6. Then after that, what's the BQRA? Now remember the range, right? Okay, what's the alpha here? What is sine inverse like square root 3 over 2? Anyone? Is it special? Sounds special, right? Radian? Pi over 3? Actually, I give you the answer in degree. You give me the answer in radian in 3 seconds. Okay? Ready? 180. 360. 540. Wait. 35. 45. 45 degree. Pi over 4. Pi over 4. Okay. 90 degree. Hidden degree. Hidden degree. 55. Okay. Okay, pi over 3. Okay, pi over 3. Can okay. So pi over 3. Okay, so after that, yeah, then this is B. So I go slowly. Quadrant 2 theta plus pi over 6 is in quadrant 3 or quadrant 4 because sine theta between 0 to pi. Therefore, 2 theta is between 0 to 2 pi. Therefore, 2 theta plus pi over 6 has to be between what's 2 plus 1 over 13 pi over 6 and pi over 6. Okay, you just follow BQRA, you will never go wrong. Okay, now I'm doing part 3. I'm doing part 3. Part 3. And then finally, by the answer, 2 theta plus pi over 6. Remember, you need to put down quadrant 3 and quadrant 4 answer. What does it mean? Meaning quadrant 3, your answer should be pi plus alpha. Quadrant 4 answer should be 2 pi minus alpha. Okay? Yes. You don't want to... Part 2 ah. Why do I use 4 quadrant? Yeah. Is part, you're talking about part 2? This one I don't really. So when it's a very special value like -1, 1, I just look at the graph. Okay, so if you see the graph, see sine, when is sine equals to -1, basically over here. 3 pi over 3 common negative. That's how I got the answer straight away. I will hope lah. I will hope you all don't need to do sine first. Okay, and that's 1. Just a beginning of the graph. Yeah, it's like the middle. It's the middle. Okay, can I? Okay, Joshua, I go on. Okay, so now I go to part 3. So back again. Remember, we started at BQRA. Now alpha is pi over 3. Sine is negative. Therefore, it's quadrant 3, quadrant 4. Quadrant 4, you have your range. Quadrant 4, the answer, if it's the answer is quadrant 3, it should be pi plus alpha. Quadrant 4, it should be 2 pi minus alpha. Okay, with this as your structure, not touching each other. Okay, so there will be pi plus alpha. So it's pi plus alpha. 2 pi minus, wait, pi over 3. Thanks, Alex. I knew you were going to point it out. Okay, can I? Solve. There should be 7 pi over 12 or 3 pi over 4. Okay, make sure you are using green pen if you are doing. Okay, then what? Which question I put aside? This one. Use green pen if I haven't do it. Okay. Pen. Okay, next will be question 11. Okay. Sometimes back to the chair will bounce. And that's what you're looking at. Why? Stop touching each other, please. Put your hand in front, son. You miss Susan a lot, is it? You miss Susan a lot. You need to hold a piece of him to remember by. Okay, can I? My car okay? Alia okay? Emily okay? Why are you smelling? Okay, Joshua okay? Okay, part 3, we are at part 3. 9 part 3. Boleh Okay. Yeah, unfortunately. Yeah. No, so you need to change because senior high a lot is radian mode one. Yeah, senior high a lot of the business is radian mode. Degree very seldom. Have lah, but not so much. Okay. Question 11. Question 11. So hungry to succeed. Very good. Okay, so able to do the first one? Do I go through? No need. No need. Anyone need me to go through part 1? Tadi ha? Boleh? Tak boleh? Okay. No need lah. Hey, Hang Yu, Zhe Kai, Joshua, why come all your iPads up? Oh, you're looking at it. Part 2? Part 2 able to show? Cannot. Okay, part 2, right? You look at the quadrilateral. The quadrilateral ABCD. A, B, C, D. It looks like that, right? So this is 5, this is 11. What is this part? Okay, so first of all, I look at this one. I look at this triangle. Okay, you look at triangle ADE. So I'm doing part 2. You look at triangle ADE. Can I say that DE is 5 cosine theta? Can I say that AE will be 5 sine theta? Can I say, hey, wait. DE. No, actually, I don't even need DE. Do I need DE? Okay. Can I? Yeah. Okay, so then, can I say that sine theta is also df over 11? And so therefore, if I look at this triangle, can I say that therefore FE is the same as df minus DE? So why am I finding this and why am I finding this is because I want to take these two, 1 minus 2 to get AB. Okay, so you will see that this would be 11 sine theta minus 5 cosine theta. So that is my FE, which is the same as AB. Okay, ma? So therefore, this portion here is 11 sine theta minus 5 cosine theta. Is that okay? All right. Can I? So this part, can I say this is 11 cosine theta? Now, by the time now, you should be very comfortable. Can I say this part is AE was A? A is 5 sine theta. Add all together. Okay. Can I find the solution? Anyone totally lost for part 2? You need to see the full workbook. Yeah. Go ahead. I'm getting that. Give me a while. No one seems to be looking and writing, so I'm going to go down. Part 3. What's the answer for part 3? Oh, smells good. What's that? Part 3. It's a repellent. The answer is 34.5 degrees. For part 4, the answer is 69.4 degrees. Okay. Part 3 and 4 are very standard. You go to any assessment book, you find the question. Okay, so try to evaluate. Usually we don't really need, we don't consider inverse trigo as an exact form. But it's an inverse trigo, we try to evaluate. Okay, okay, so now basically for part 3, let me go to part 3. Very simple. Equate. Okay, wrong. Okay. Here, right? Do it in R formula. Right? Do it in R formula. You have your parameter to be 16 plus square root 292. Everyone seems to be okay. Is it? Are you okay? Anyone got issue with the question? Yes, sir. Okay, which part? Part 3? First part, second part. Do you manage to get R formula for part 3? You will need to formulate R formula in order to solve. Otherwise, which you will get stuck. So Joshua, the crucial steps are here, putting in R formula, here, solving, here, finding the answer. These 3 steps, they are highlighted in green. Okay, if you are going to study yourself, copy down these 3 steps. It should give you some momentum. It's like catalyst. Yes. Question 9. It's over there. Negative one. Not sine. Sine is a function. It's a variable. We're talking about minimum, right? Minimum, it must be equal to negative. The whole value of the sine is negative 1. The whole value of the sine. Sine itself, the entirety, is equal to negative 1. The one you wrote is a different meaning. It's not negative sine, but it's negative 1. The value of the sine function. Oh, okay, I go on. What's the maximum value? The maximum value is when, again, sine has to be at its maximum as well. So sine must be equal to 1. Okay, now I remember I was saying for our formula question, that's usually contextual. Your theta is acute. It's a first quadrant kind of thing, right? You don't really have to consider PQRA. When is sine equals to 1? Well, it is just equals to 90. Okay? Okay? So that's why I show you the video that day, because I want you to remember your cosine, sine, tangent graph. Remember your sine, cosine, tangent graph. Okay, when you remember your cosine, sine, tangent graph, you will be able to get the answers quick. Okay, I'm going to start testing some of you. Okay, yeah. Sean, cosine of theta is equals to 0. What is cosine equals to? Give me a possible answer. Huh? 0. Your test is equals to. Don't know. Show me the cosine graph. When is cosine equals to 0? Huh? There. What a specific answer there? You cannot answer. You need to work harder. Cosine of theta equals to 0. What could theta possibly be? Anyone can tell me? 90. Good. Dora, 1 point. 270. Xing Yu, 1 point. Sean, sine of blank theta is equals to negative 1. You all don't say, what is theta equals to? 270. So 1 point. Now, Xing Yu, short Dora, competition. Come. Tangent theta equals to 1. What is theta? Only the 2 of them. The rest? 45. Xing Yu, 2 point. Okay. Tangent theta equals to 0. What is 0? What? Correct. 0. Okay. Okay. Cosine theta equals to negative 1. What is theta equals to? 1. Sean, 1 point. Take T1 for 1 week. Just kidding. Okay, yeah, okay, all got it. Guys, you need to know this well. You need to know this well. So when you see, okay, so what I'm trying to say is, when you see sine of function equals to 1, 0, negative 1, half, you don't really do PQRA. You don't really do, just look at the graph. Okay, because if you sine inverse 1, you're going to get you're going to be confused by your answer. It's better to use the graph. Okay? Okay, now, Isabella, cosine theta coming soon, cosine theta equals to 0. What is theta equals to? Ah. 2:30. 2:30 you go home already 2:30. Huh? 2:30. Correct. Okay, turn off. Emily. Sine theta equal -1. What is theta? Emily. Come again? I give you a hint. The graph looks like that. Huh? Correct. Yen. Cosine theta equals to 1. Correct. Very good. Joshua. Tangent theta equals to 1. No. Don't say she. It's recorded, huh? Tangent 90 is undefined, bro. It's an asymptote. Huh? Tangent theta is 1. What is theta equals to? Don't worry, I'll wait for you. You're using calculator? What's the answer? You're using radian mode, that's why you got 0.78 something. You got 0.78 something, take your answer, divide by pi. You will get 1/4. The answer is 1/4 pi, which is 45 degrees. Okay? Can I? Sine theta is half. Oh no. 30, very good. Okay, choose another person. Susan. Susan, cosine theta is square root 3/2. What is theta? Your math should be this good, understand? Your math need to be this good. 45. Huh? Very good. Choose another person. Jialin. Sine theta is square root 3/2. What is theta? Yeah, yo! Jialin again. Cosine theta is half. What's the answer? You don't say. Jialin also just use your answer. Give you time, don't worry, slowly. Maybe don't sleep by your next. Okay. If you know the answer, you know the answer already? What's the answer? Square root 3/2. What will it look like? 3 fingers on the left. What angle is this? -60 degrees. Okay. Can I try the other again next time? Okay. Cosine sine theta is square root 2/2. What is theta? Can you choose a person? Salihan. Very good. See, loud and clear, just like a parade commander. Okay. Can I? Okay. Very good. So let's come to the notes now. If you're okay, you can submit your practice set 3. We'll come back to the note. Okay. So yesterday we were at question 3.3. Okay, we stopped somewhere here. After which we are going to go to question 3.4. Okay. Let's start. Okay, open your notes. Please turn to page 16. We stopped at 3.43 yesterday. If you are not there yet, try to finish it. Okay, 3.4, one quick hint. You need to long divide before you can get a transformation. Maybe for part 1, Let me help you a little. For part one, try to long divide first, okay? Try to long divide. Oh, actually, do you know long divide? No, sorry. No, sorry, my bad. Yeah, there are two transformations you need to do. Okay, Shivani, you do it easy. Now we need to check answer. Here, wow, I don't show them first. Right. There you go. Now, it will involve a scale followed by a translate, or translate followed by scale. So 1 over x, my guess is you need to replace like with something. Maybe you can get y equals to a square over x. Then maybe you do something. Then you get a square over x minus a, right? So that's transformation 1 and 2. I don't know, looks quite comfortable lah, huh? Okay. So what you say? What you want to ask? X here should be translated not scale. X and y can it from how do you how y? A to power. Pick up a to the power. No need so hard, lor. Can be easier. Yeah. Do I scale the x variable? I think you don't have to scale. I think you can translate the x variable. But you need to scale the y. So what I'm doing here, I replace y with y over a square. Okay, then here I replace x. Okay, okay, can I? Total got 2 transformation. Okay, after which try part 2. Okay, let's say if you do not know, you can try decimals, right? What would the graph look like? X minus a, basically the a is the x-intercept. But you know this graph will look like this, so it's a V shape. Right? So the idea of part will help you to sketch your part 2 graph. 1 over x, you all know what it looks like, right? You all know what 1 over x looks like, right? 1 over x looks like this, right? It's the DBS bank. You know, it looks like this one. Remember, you learned in JH3, this 1 over x. Try to fill this, transform this, and this one. Try to do it without decimals. You challenge yourself. Okay? Answer for 4 is arranged, meaning x is between a. Oh, yes. X is between a to negative a. 3.4 is very, very hard. Okay. That's right. If you cannot do 3.4, you can do 3.5, 3.6 first. You can come to 3.4 last. Okay. 3.5 should be easy. 3.6 should be easier. I can ask you all to try challenging question and yeah. 3.4 can be last if you all don't mind me saying. So this will basically be scale y equals to fx by factor a squared or parallel to the y-axis. Action number 1. Okay. Transformation number 2. Translate by a units in the positive x direction. This is for question 1. Okay, this is for question 1. Okay, remember the movement is counterintuitive to the variable. X with x minus a, movement is positive. X with x plus a, movement is negative. If I multiply, it's a scale factor 1 over a. If I divide, then it's a multiply. The movement is always counterintuitive. Times is like divide, divide is like times. Minus is like plus, plus is like minus. Okay? Can I? Why? Minus what? Minus what? Minus your marks. Is there any more left for me to minus? Whoa! Joking lah, joking. So it's all stickers. Okay, so remember y with y over a is actually a times scale factor. X with x minus a, movement is actually positive. Okay, okay, so part 2. Okay, part 2 is something like this, guys. Part 2 is something. Okay, I know it's hard, but you try your best. Okay, you try your best. Okay, try to draw lah. Try to draw your own. Okay, it's a quick show. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, no more show. Try to do yourself. Try to do yourself. Okay, I will stop here. So for homework, right? Homework this weekend, you do assignment. Also, I decided I'll just need your time. Okay, so next week we will go through assignment probably on Thursday. I guess Thursday, right? Thursday, yeah. Okay, Thursday. Topic 3 assignment. Maybe earlier is better. Tuesday. Is Tuesday okay? Tuesday okay? Can I? If the homework is due on Tuesday, you should start 3 or 4 days earlier, so you don't feel so urgent. Okay, thank you, class. 5.3 with Tyson. Then linear law also tested.